Okay, 4-72, examine the pattern below and then complete parts A through F that follow. Um, so for these tile patterns, again, we always recommend that we look for the growth first. And if we notice from figure 1 to figure 2, what changes is are these two tiles right here, this tile right here, these two tiles right here, and this one right here. So we have 2 on the end, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 1, 2 on the very ends. Let's just double check to make sure that's the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it looks like what grew before were maybe these two, this one, and this one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so if we had to draw and sketch figure 0, well, figure 0 would be the ones without these 6 from figure 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is what figure 0 would look like. Figure 4 would look like figure 3, except it would have 2 more. So let's see. This has 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 4 by 2 there. Has 2 in the end right there. Has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. One, 2, 3. Okay, so the new ones would be, let me actually just draw it regularly and I'll shade it in. These two, this one, these two, and this one from 6. So these would be the two new ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this would be figure 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a table showing figure 0 through figure 4. So let's see. X is the input, and the output would be the Y. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, figure 0 has 5 tiles. Figure 1, if we recall, we just add 6, right? So 5 and then plus 6. So we'd have 11. And then we just keep adding 6. So 17, 23, and 29. If we needed to, we could count to verify that, but I'm pretty confident with seeing that growth. Okay. Write a rule to represent the pattern. Well, let's see. We know M represents the slope. Not slope. Use that terminology later. M represents the growth. So how much does each tile grow by? Well, we talked about how each tile grows by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. B we explained was the figure 0, and that's going to be how many tiles figure 0 has. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has 5 tiles. So if we remember y equals mx plus b, we'll go ahead and just substitute those in. This is an arrow. So y equals, well, the m is right here. Let's actually just do it in a different color so we can see that. So the m is 6. Okay, so m is 6. And then x plus the b is going to be 5 plus 5. So the rule is going to be y equals 6x plus 5. Okay, finally here's the graph. Okay, so let's label this the x, so label this the y. This is going to be the figure number, and this is going to be the number of tiles. Okay, let's see. So figure 1, well, figure 0 has 4. Let's see how much we go. 29. So let's say this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So figure 0 has 4 tiles. Figure 1 has 11 tiles. Figure 2 has 17 tiles. Figure 2, 17. Figure 3 has 23 tiles. Figure 4 has 29 tiles. Figure 5, well, we don't have it on the table, but we know we just add 6, so figure 5 is going to have 36 tiles, and it keeps going. Okay, so let's go and label, that's our line. We're going to have y equals 6x plus 5. Okay, I know the line's not perfect. It's hard to do this on computer. Okay, so what's the growth for the pattern? Well, how many tiles do the patterns grow each time? Well, we were talking about how it grows by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, how many tiles would figure 100 have? Well, we talked about this recently, about how we figure out the number of tiles figure 100 has. We could look on the graph where it has figure 100. We can see how many tiles it has from there. If our table extended to 100, we could look there. If our pattern extended to 100, we could count it. But we don't have that. But what we do have is that equation, or the rule, I'm sorry, y equals 6x plus 5. Okay, we talked about how y is the number of tiles, x is the figure number. So we know that x is the figure number, so we'll go ahead and just substitute 100 in for x because we're looking for figure 100. So y equals 6 times 100 plus 5. Y equals 600 plus 5, so y equals 605. That means that, how many tiles does it have? Well, that means figure 100 has 605 tiles.